let me say this. I don't know how many more videos I'm going to make as far as where my life stands and where my social life stands at this point, because it's clear to me that I feel like my soul has been snatched. And I'm talking about the real me, the real spirited, energetic, happy me. I think that all that got snatched right out of the pocket, and this is even, I think it just all went from the beginning of this year. I remember having to ghost my entire friend circle, all of what happened last year, it has contributed to where I'm at now. All the bad shit I've said and done, that drove a lot of my then ex-close friends, my then close friends away. And even with another boys group, having destroyed that group a whole lot through the group chats and leading up to the infamous group text incident, to where I'm at now. I don't know how long this ongoing worst version of me will last, but it's almost like I'm just afraid to make a mistake now. I told you, I'm under the most pressure to ever, how do I say this? I'm under the most pressure of everyone else who was ever facing pressure. And I'm talking about this recent time. I'm not talking about in general. If I compare, look at all these guys, for example. I said it in my other video. Guys like Julio, Carlos, Bobby, Lovely Mel, Andrew, Robbie. Look at all those guys. They're clearly winners. Heck, even my own sister. They're all winners to me, because they've accomplished so much more than I've ever accomplished. Damn, I haven't accomplished a damn thing. Not this year, not last year, not even the year before. And that accomplishment was supposed to be getting a new job. Unfortunately, that has failed for the past few years. And look where I'm at. I'm still in the same goddamn job. The same goddamn workplace where I'm just literally sitting there all alone with nothing going on and just rotting the hell out. And that's contributing to why I am an even worse version of this already worse version of me than I was last year. Like I said, I lost all self-confidence after what transpired last month. And since Trump came into office and putting this whole tariff thing, I already been treated way worse than I was already been treated before. Now look, I will say this. I deserve it. I deserve what has happened to me after admitting that I was a failure of a friend. Having to destroy nearly more than half of my entire friend circle, and all these goofball mistakes and decisions that I made in the past as well. Even with my own family. Even with my own family, So, I deserve it. This is the karma that I'm getting now. Rightfully so. And I never wanted to see it happen, but, when I'm still in a workplace like I'm in now, that's already degrading my self-confidence. And like I said, I'm under the most pressure right now of all these other guys who have accomplished a whole lot more. And the pressure that I'm facing is why I'm mentally struggling. Like I said, it's almost like I'm afraid to make a mistake. And now I'm at that point where I may very well reach my historic 4th straight bad year. I'm going to say it again. I'm in danger now of reaching my 4th straight bad year. Who would have thought that was going to happen? In a life that I have that is filled with darkness at this point, I still got no help, that I've been refusing to get. But now, unfortunately, after Trump's tariff plan has gotten me to this point. Like I said, I don't even know who I am anymore. I don't know the person that I am anymore. It's just sad. This is the sad reality that I'm at, I may be winning my basketball shoot-around games right now, but outside of that, I haven't done a damn thing. Sometimes I'm just even waking up every single day not knowing who I am anymore. That's how bad my life has gotten. I want to go back to my friend circle, but I'm still not doing that. Because, again, it sounds easy, but that's more of a cop-out on me if I do so. For as long as I don't get the help that I need. Look what happened last year. Look what happened the year before that. So that leads me to even a bigger question about my future with the Nutballers. I did say there was going to be a future towards the end of the year, at the beginning of this year. Towards the end of last year, and at the beginning of this year. But right now, it's just pretty vague on my end, knowing that they're all probably wondering when I'm going to come back. It's not, I can't come back soon. I said it, until I get the help that I need, and when I get a new job, and it hasn't happened. Now look at this. My weaknesses are going to keep getting exposed every single day. Like, they treat me as if, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Again, I deserve it all. So I have to go through everything the hard way. It's just sad. This is not the Jay Castro that everyone knows. This is not the Jay Castro that, unfortunately, a lot of my ex-close friends, like Marielle, Angelique, Lovely Mel, have seen in me. You compare that to 2015. By the way, before I get to that, it is Sam Rubin's 1-year death anniversary. Really sad to see a guy like him with so much joy and spirit and just high energy. One of the best newscasters, especially in the major news mainstream channel like KTLA5. It is his 1-year anniversary. God rest his soul. You look, a decade ago he was around, and in that year as well, 2015, that was just about as close to being the best year as I had, even though it wasn't the best year. Not a whole lot happened. That was where I was at my best, one of the happiest years I ever had. A lot of friends, a lot of joy, a lot of just a lot of social interaction. I had everything my way going from 2014 to at least 2020. And since the pandemic, aside from 2021, everything just fell apart for me. And this year, it's just hard to believe that this comparison is just so drastic from what it was in 2015 until now. And with the economy of what it is, it's just sad, dude. Like I said, it's just hard for me to even find myself with any confidence left, because I'm under so much pressure that that I have to overcome to better a year like this. I'm already at 3 straight, going on 4 straight. So it's very hard. I never thought I'd be in this situation. And all those guys that I mentioned, like, you know, like Lovely Mel, Julio, Carlos, Robbie, Abbas, they're all winners to me. Even Andrew, they're all winners because they've gone far. They've got more success than me. I don't. I haven't done a damn thing since 2018. I haven't done a damn thing. When I was supposed to see Charisma the next year, failed. And then everything else just failed from there. You know, I'm not trying to make no excuses, direct excuses that my workplace is that. I know I've gotten roasted for that. Or, you know, after Kobe passed and everything else that happened, like the pandemic and all. But the fact that, you know, I am where I'm at with this life, it's just sad. This is the darkness that I'm facing, and like I said, I deserve all of it. Because now I'm going to have to learn the hard way, right? So, anyways, I'm gone. I don't know how many more videos I'm going to make, but I'm just praying that I got to do what I got to do. All right, peace.